Anything is possible still for the Trinidad and Tobago as they try to get through to the knockout stages, but standing in the way is Guatemala, who are already home. We'll take a look at that and more next. That's right, folks, back once again with another 5-minute preview. Looking forward to the CONCACAF Gold Cup Group A match, final round of matches, of course, between Guatemala and Trinidad and Tobago, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you do, where have you been, boys? Smash your subscribe button and keep your banger today with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Gold Cup related, well, football related. We're going to all here under one roof, Keith. Goodness gracious me. TT, that's right, Trinidad and Tobago got one step closer, of course, to the knockout stages, but they've got to beat Guatemala in a must-win game for them. As for Guatemala, they are already home. But of course, still got the job to finish off, and that is that campaign of the Gold Cup. We'll get to that in a minute. Of course, big shout out to the VIPs. They are the Patreons. Thank you for your continued support. And if you are new, check out the links down below. Here we go. We've got a 5-minute preview, and we're looking forward to it. It is Group A, final matches coming at you. It's Guatemala. It is Trinidad and Tobago, and it is at the Toyota Stadium. That is on the 18th of July, the late kickoff as well. So all eyes on this badger, or are they? Of course, TT try to do the unthinkable, and maybe even knock out Mexico. They've got it all to do, though. They've got to beat Guatemala and hope by convincing margin, and hope that Mexico have a little bit of a nightmare against El Salvador. Of course, Mexico are the champions, and of course, Mexico did draw with Trinidad and Tobago. As for Guatemala, of course, matched by Rafael Laredo. They qualified at CONCACAF Nations League C, Group B, first place team. They did actually get in here the sneaky back door at the expense of Curacao, who, of course, had to be removed from the competition for COVID. They've been in the tournament 19 times in the past. Last time around was 2015. They won it back in 1967. They're currently ranked FIFA rankings at 127, according to the FIFA rankings of FIFA. That's right. Let's take a little look then, of course, the situation over in the table. Of course, Guatemala are home. As for Trinidad and Tobago, we'll have a look at that in a minute. But they started off the campaign with a 2-0 loss to El Salvador. Then they followed that up with a 3-0 loss against Mexico. Of course, a win here against Trinidad will get them off the bottom of the group, but of course it will do nothing much more than that. Let's take a look at the squad then, shall we, for this. I've had a bit of a dispute on the old YouTube. Some people saying these are wrong, but let me know in the old comment section down below if it is wrong. We've got Hagen between the sticks, potentially, of course, at defence. Got Moses Hernandez, Jose Morales, alongside maybe potentially Kevin Garcia. We'll see about that. Stefan Robles, of course, he'll be in the team, and Darwin Long potentially up top. That's, of course, a recap of the team. What about the starting 11? Well, here we go. Going to go with Nicholas Hagen between the sticks. We've got Hernandez at left back. Gorado Godillion, something in centre midfield. Godillo, Kevin Garcia, Jose Pinto, alongside Stefan Robles as well. Into midfield, we've got Robert Bentancur, Jorge Apocario, Alejandro Galindo, and Chayax, alongside Darwin Lom up top with a 5-4-1 formation. As for Trinidad and Tobago, of course, managed by Angus Eve, they qualified as CONCACAF qualifiers, which was just the other day. They qualified back on the 6th of July. 16 times in the past in the tournament, last around 2019. The best ever was 2000. When they finished in third. They're currently ranked FIFA rankings of 103. Of course, this is their resume so far, so okay. Of course, got the 1 point on the board. -2 goal difference. Has got to buy them in the ass as well. So they'll need to probably beat Guatemala by two goals to nil to rectify that odds, and hopefully El Salvador would beat Mexico. Unfortunately, I'm wearing the Mexico jersey, of course, to get them knocked out in the process. They start, of course, with that 0-0 draw against Mexico. Of course, followed up with a 2-0 loss to El Salvador. Yet to score a goal, but of course, buoyed on by that one and only point. Let's take a little look then at the squad. Then remind ourselves, of course, the soccer boys. That is Trinidad and Tobago. Of course, we've got Frederick possibly between the sticks. Defence got Noah Powder. Of course, Curtis Gonzalez in the squad here. Mikael Williams of the Pittsburgh Riverhounds just down the road. Duan Marquette. And up top we've got the likes of Ryan Telfer and Kevin Molino as well. What about the, of course, remind ourselves of my start 11 for this one. We've got Nicholas Frendrup, Jillian Peters, Mikael Williams and Albie Daggett with Alvin Jones on the left, Tristan Hodge on the right, Dwayne Muckett, Neville Hatchcall with coolest name in town, Noah Powder as well, Kevin Molino and Ryan Telfer up top. That's, of course, my lineup. Of course, these two sides played each other 8 times in the past. 3 wins for Trinidad and Tobago, 1 win for Guatemala, and 4 draws. Of course, the biggest win for Trinidad was a 3-1 win over Guatemala. Their biggest win, and the one and only win, was a 5-1 win. In fact, they've scored 13 goals apiece against each other, which is 1.63 goals game ratio. They come into this Guatemala with 3 defeats on the spin. As for Trinidad, just 1 defeat in the past 6. That was, of course, last round. Last round between these two sides was a 2-2 draw in the World Cup qualifying campaign back in 2016. Last time either of these two sides won was a 2-1 win for Trinidad Trinidad. Of course, that 5-1 win for Guatemala was back in 2005. A bit of vote out there. Of course, 358 of you have voted. 71% gone in favour of Trinidad and Tobago, 24% gone with Guatemala, and 5% have gone with the draw. Trinidad and Tobago 501, and of course Guatemala are no longer in the tournament. Technically, they're out. They can't win. But I'm going to go with a 1-0 win for Trinidad and Tobago, which might not be enough to get through to the knockout stages, but we'll have to wait and see about that. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about that one. Of course, we look forward to seeing you next time around when we go into the quarterfinals. Of course, make sure you get your picks in as well, and let me know your thoughts about the TT boys, the soccer boys, and of course Guatemala. Until then, though, give the video some love. I'll see you soon for the next.